back at Init Racing for some more flow bench testing on the Superflow 1020 bench. Flow rate testing is something we do as part of our development process for all our intakes. It helps us to understand the difference in absolute maximum flow through our system versus what's achievable through the stock system. Today we're doing the Toyota Supra A90 system. So behind me we've got the stock airbox, and we're going to test that first, see what the maximum flow rate is, and then put our intake on the bench to do a comparison. Finished testing the stock Supra Airbox, and it achieved a maximum flow rate of 560 CFM. The variables are all the same. All we've done now is swap over the intake for the Eventuri intake, and we're going to repeat the test. So we finished testing the Eventuri intake for the Supra on the flow bench. We tested it fully sealed, as you can see here, and we also removed the airbox and tested it with just an open cone. Fully sealed, it achieved 620 CFM. When we removed the airbox and just tested it with an open cone, it achieved 640 CFM, which is better, but in the car you don't want to do that because you're right next to the exhaust manifold and you'll be sucking in hot air. So the good thing is, with the airbox fully sealed, it's only dropping 20 CFM over an open cone. One thing to note though is when it's in the car, this is connected to the stock duct, which is basically a straight tube, and it ends up behind the back of the bumper. There is no direct opening, so it's just drawing in air from around the back of the headlight, around the back of the bumper area, which in itself is not ideal. It's a bit of a restriction. So we added a secondary inlet on this system, which is at the back of the airbox, and it ends up into the wheel arch, which is a complete opening. You can actually see the road, which is basically no restriction. So although we've shown an improvement on the flow bench of around 11% over the stock airbox, when it's in the car, due to the secondary feed, we would expect a greater improvement. So you had a better throttle response, and we should show good dyno numbers, which we will show soon.